Welcome back to Sushimi's house. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi. We got Bubby on the secondary mic here.
What's up?
And we're back with some more new Pokemon Snap. We're going to listen to Mirror tell us about laser portals and caves. Let's go.
Hey. Let's get this large out.
God, you should be... You know what? I have a large that I need to get out later, but like...
Oh, God. You guys. Fucking Jonathan showed me this video. It's these parents recording a doorway. You can't see anything that's happening, but you can hear everything that's happening, which is their child sitting on the toilet going large because they're I think I peaked the mic a little bit with that.
I mean, possibly.
The kid is trying to shit a big shit, and they're saying large.
And he's like estimating size based on, I guess, colon feel.
Yeah.
So he starts it off with like, let's get this large out. And then he like pushes for a little bit and he goes, oh, that was a small.
Yeah, got this large. Oh, that was a small. We're try again. Large. Yes, that's a large. Oh, that's a medium.
And then I think he did like 2 smalls.
Yeah, or he actually like, yeah, that's a large. All right, let's go another large. And he's and at the end of the video, you hear the parent go, why?
I think at one point he's like, let's get this large. Let's go. Like very obviously he has been he's been online.
100%. Anyway, let's get this large.
Let's listen to this idiot, I guess.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yep.
Oh God, we're gonna go meet God.
What I mean, what if it was just Arceus?
Let's
just
get
like,
this
hey,
God
what up?
out.
Whatever.
Phil,
maybe if you
fucking
got off your
tried-
ass. Maybe if you did anything
If you
with
did
those beautiful peepers of yours.
If you did anywhere, yeah, you do have beautiful eyes. And he's like, what? And you're like, what?
What?
Anyway.
First camp crush.
All right.
This does seem like a crazy expensive camp.
It does.
Pokemon photography camp.
Pokemon photo graffiti.
I'm dead inside.
Aha.
Thanks for that.
Brilliant. Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, Todd.
Todd.
Let's get this large.
Let's get this large out. Let's go another large.
All right.
God. Oh.
Oh, it's an Illumina spot.
Well, I have no clue what it is, and this is the first time I don't know what the Illumina Pokemon
Let's
is.
go.
So,
let's get this large out.
Let's get this out. It's like
Now
Delibird.
If it was Delibird, I would never
scream.
stop laughing.
Trevenant?
I doubt it because we already saw one.
Oh, that's right.
The reading, but it's very faint.
Is it not Xerneas? That would be bonkers. Unless it's a very big, not Stantler. What are the other ones? You know. Heart. Ah! What the hell is it called?
What kind of Power Rangers
The
ass?
season.
Sawsbuck?
Deer Sawsbuck.
I doubt it. We saw that already.
Incredible.
Shit, you're right.
This reading is off the charts.
Are you Xerneas? Ha! Yes! Called it! Fuck. Yes. Fuck.
All right.
Yes. This is literally considered the tree of life. So I saw a tree and I was like, well, it has to be Xerneas. After I said the dumb thing about Trevenant. Ignore that. Okay, so we are just meeting a god. Hi.
We're meeting a god that was once weaponized by the French.
The final Illumina Pokemon we've been
that's
searching
true.
for.
Oh.
Go get him.
Mirror!
Isn't that kind of fucked up to think about?
Mirror, that's a god. Stop. Don't just be like, go get him. You go get him. You want to see him so bad.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Not a lot to do here.
You get that large out.
He's just like, I have a healthy diet with plenty of fiber.
I'm smart enough to do that because I'm an adult and a scientist.
And you're just like, I have candy for breakfast because you don't supervise me.
This feels very Mew, first game. When you do something.
Yeah, very much.
Why don't you try hitting it with the Luminor? Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Why don't you off
Sorry,
my
that
nuts?
was mean. I do know to hit it with the Luminor. We just can't do it.
Ah!
Bye! Ooh,
Oh, shit.
God, you gotta put a light warning on this thing. Oh my
Honestly.
god. Oh.
Kind of flashbang ass deer.
Yes, I am natural, but I also participate in military weapons. What? Flashbang. Boom.
Flashbang activated. Flashbang. What? Ah!
Hey, Xerneas, can you read that shit to me?
I can't read.
Oh. Can you feed it? Hungry for apple?
Are you a fish,
So is
idiot?
Ibero the villain here? It's
mean,
feeling like
maybe.
they're trying to insinuate.
It's so fast. Why is it so fast?
It's a fucking deer. Got little tiptoe feet. I'm sure it's very light. Scan something. Oh, there's the actual one showing. Oh, there's something.
It sure was something. There's a crystal bloom that does nothing.
Sure. I'm sure it would have done something had we actually let Xerneas approach it.
Maybe.
But you know, they're just so fast.
Gotta hit them all. Gotta hit them all.
Gotta smack them all, gotta smack them all. Gotta smack them all.
Oh, for a minute I thought that was just like part of Ground Dragon from X and Y. Zygarde.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of Zygarde just hanging down, and I was like,
It wouldn't be the first time Zygarde has like tried to be made important.
I wish Zygarde were more important.
Well, in Gen 6, it was like, go underground. Hey, look, a giant worm. And then in Gen 7, they were like, oh, Zygarde is split into, and they looked at the smudge writing.
Zygarde's my dog.
Molecules. So if you can go find and put it together. You're like, what the fuck? Why is Zygarde in pieces in a whole different continent?
Oh, you know.
Heart.
Wait, why is Zygarde broken up to shit in Hawaii?
Exactly.
Like, you know,
So it's like
things
the
get
10%,
crazy.
the 10% version that's like the cell, and then the 25% version that's like the dog, and then the like 75% version which is like what
Regular.
you see, and then the 100% is that like weird like
Transformers. Pokemon.
Morning meets deep me meep meep. Shut up, Zygarde. Oh.
Remember when I said we were theater kids and we were like good at improv?
Hungry for grass. I don't know if I've already credited him for Hungry for Apples is not ours. That's fucking Austin John.
Right,
Who's that?
which is just him quoting Rick and Morty.
I mean, yes. Hungry for apple.
He's like, hey, have you seen my marble collection? Check this shit out.
Look how pretty they are. I'm making
Have you ever seen a
Xerneas-
Beyblade?
Making Xerneas sound like Teddy. Or Teddy.
Hello?
supposed Teddy.
Were you about to
Hi?
get Captain Planeted?
You will be my champion. What? I'm
So,
Ted.
excuse me?
Hello? I do photography.
You
I'm
will
not
win-
not an elder kid.
You will win my next French war. Excuse me?
Hello?
Parlez s'il vous plaît.
Oh,
Oh, back to being a tree.
I'm bored. I'm about.
What just happened?
Fair.
That's
a good
fair
question.
question.
Let's talk about it once you're back.
With a therapist, please? I
Mirrors-
think I just got drafted by France.
Mirror. Mirror's like, I guess I have to give them the talk of life and death now.
Hey, quick question. Can Pokemon be presidents? Because I think the president of France just drafted me to his next war. Or do they have a prime minister?
That light was so bright, or is that like, it felt brighter than usual for some reason.
Yeah, maybe.
Take a sip of water, getting a little dry.
Yeah, I was sipping on.
Yep.
Okay. So we got 2 stars and several 1 stars. None of my shots were particularly good. They were all kind of close. Fair.
Actually, I wonder why that didn't count.
Just flashbang.
Let's do this.
Took
Let's get this large out.
Took this picture specifically to fuck with Mirror. Like, fuck you in particular, Mirror. Look at this flashbang picture, haha. Look, if I move it at you really fast, maybe you'll have a reaction. And it's like, child, that's fucked up.
It's really fucked up, dude.
My knee might crack, so sorry if it does. Yep, there it goes.
Oh, wow. popping.
The bad knees ties into the fact that I walk on my tiptoes, by the way.
Yeah, I think you have to do physical therapy just for that.
I did, yes. I was 20 or 21 when I had to do physical therapy.
When you were young.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking young. I mean, I still am, but like younger.
No longer.
Oh, I see.
You are old.
Fuck you. You're older.
Yeah, but I'm young at heart.
Okay.
Case in point, I almost said young at fart, because why not?
Why not?
Yo, I'm exhausted, is what I'm learning.
I am getting sleepy, even though it's not late. It is 8:47.
Whoa. Let's get this large.
Let's get this large
Just
nap.
large sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, Mario, calm down.
We're too mean to him, I think.
He's literally Data.
I know, but still.
Well,
Oh, there's Evie. There's the landlord's cat. That, like, no matter what the cat does wrong, you can't stop him because then the landlord's like, well, fuck you. Only the lentil region, not the rest of the goddamn
To be
world.
fair, Xerneas seemed tiny in that area.
Yeah, they did.
Like, so many of the Illumina Pokemon seemed larger than life and larger than their regular species counterpart.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole point. Versus Xerneas was like, I'm gonna be smaller because Xerneas isn't huge.
no.
As far as I'm concerned, Xerneas is supposed to be very big. I mean, yeah. I like that Rita figured this out better than you did.
She should be the actual professor here.
I know.
She actually does hypothesize.
What? Also,
We had not heard Todd speak. Or I'm sure we had, I just don't remember it.
Todd also making some good ass observations. Has some decent questions that the professor seems to not have thought of.
Yeah?
I think he's really only a professor in name. Like, he probably has tenure somewhere. He doesn't really give a shit.
Or his name is Professor Mirror.
Oh, God.
Like, and it's like, what?
ah,
My name's Professor Mirror. I'm like, oh, okay, nice to meet you, Professor Mirror. And it's like, oh, what's your name? Like, your first name. Professor. Huh? Why is it that I was able to meet the limit or Pokemon?
Because
Well,
I
it's
get off
you-
my ass and do
It's
things.
because you send me out into the field. I actually do
you guys
work.
get it, right? Get what?
Of course.
So obvious.
Are we specials?
Yeah, I think that's like what they're trying to say. Like, look, he's important. He's the chosen one.
I think I just practiced basic
It's
hygiene.
so simple. Do
Y'all
you really not
stink.
know, Professor?
Are you that big of an idiot? If Rita's joining us in the
Pokemon can
bullying.
tell
I
when
have
someone
Werther's
really
rot.
loves them. And they return that love right back. Right?
Yeah. I love Pokemon.
That must
Which is
be
fair, I
from a
do-
study I haven't read yet.
We have got to get you out of the lab more often.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Huh.
So is this
So
the
is
end?
that the end of the game?
What? Hold
I
up.
guess so.
No, stop. This is insane. No, hang on. I'm gonna mute myself and back up my mic because I feel like I keep peeking it because I'm just a loud person. So 1
You
second.
can just back up your mic.
Oh, okay. I didn't want it to like. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna pop off. This was fucking insane because we discovered goddamn Xerneas, and then it's like, oh, Xerneas stopped the meteor. Oh, anyway, it's like so many questions. Is another meteor coming? Why did Xerneas pop back out from its nap? Just to say hello to us because it loves us oh so much? Why didn't it pop out for you guys? Do you guys not actually love Pokemon the way you're saying? Because you're claiming that Pokemon really love me. Well,
I think that's literally what they're saying. It's just like we have a deeper love for Pokemon, and that's why we were able to establish this contact.
that's wild.
That is
I
wild.
guess that's, I mean, whatever. I guess to be fair, it felt, it
I mean,
it
the-
felt like they were trying to be like It felt like the end of the world was coming, but I guess to be fair, that would be insane because this is a game about taking fucking pictures.
Yeah,
So
like at no point did they indicate that there was something urgent coming. It was always retrospective.
Okay.
Like, hey, something
Okay.
happened that was pretty fucked up. We want to know more about
I
it.
think with divulging it like that, I think I feel a little bit better then.
Also, the existing theory was backwards. The original theory was that a meteorite hit the area. It didn't destroy a whole lot, but it somehow created a Lumina Pokemon.
Oh,
Instead,
that's
the Lumina Pokemon helped defend the region from the meteorite, which probably would have destroyed it otherwise.
right. Gotcha.
At least that's my understanding of it. It's Pokemon. Like,
So now it's a
if
thing-
you're here for a story,
No,
what are you
that's fair.
doing?
That's fair. So, I guess another, I guess something else, we're just gonna fucking bust the curtain wide open. Are we calling this the finale and then everything else is bonus?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we'll kind of do
There's
like
gonna
that
be a lot
because
of bonus. Just letting you guys know. Are we taking a little vacation? Please? Oh,
maybe I'll call it like finale question mark, and then when we're done, we'll do actual finale.
Okay, that seems fair.
Because you're right. It's good. It would be. We would get to like bonus 30.
Exactly. So it feels weird to be like, okay, this is the finale, and then it's a bonus. Like, I don't know that. How would I know that?
I'm just a man.
I'm just here for the ride.
I'm just vibing and keeping it tight.
I didn't do a bunch of research for this game. No.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
like, I enjoyed Pokemon Snap. I'm gonna be honest. I would stick with the original.
Yeah, we did complain a lot.
And it's just about choices that were made. The requests, honestly, you could get them completely out of there, fully just like zoop, gone. If you really absolutely felt like you had to have them so that you have like some completion criteria, fine. Make them more consistent. Make the clues better. Make it so that you can get them without having to have gotten them first. Because that would honestly be so helpful if you could be like, oh, I got one of their requests without them asking for it.
That would feel so much better to be like, I discovered it. Because here is what I will say. And I'm realizing this as we're talking about it now. The request system, I feel like, is in place to guide you to make those little discoveries that you would make in the original, right? So I don't think it's a bad system. I do agree it needed a lot more consistency. They did do a good job by making it so that you get that little icon that tells you, hey, this is the shot you need for the request. I do also agree it should be retroactive. If you get a shot for a request prior to getting the request, I think it should count because again, that's merit. That shows that you, the player, especially if you're a seasoned player from the original game who is looking for those little things to do, it tells you like, oh, hey, look, I figured it out on my own. Isn't that cool? Versus like, if it's just like oh, you request but you have to do it again, it just becomes a chore. I mean, the amount of times that we were recording and I would tell you guys, like, you know what, the shot's not even worth it. We're not even gonna bother doing it on screen. We've already tried. This is what it is. It's not a big deal. Like, that sucks. That's the other thing too. I think there should have been, excuse me, I stuttered. There should have been less requests. I don't think the request system is bad. I think there's just too many of them, and again, they're not consistent enough. So I think if there were less of them for more interesting things, because the amount of times that it was like such a lame shot, and like, don't get me wrong, I love watching Pokemon just kind of exist. Not everything a Pokemon has to be grandiose, you know? Like, literally, that's so cute. That's just like a little shot of like Delibird just holding a little apple smiling at you. That's just so gentle and tender. But there were other things that I thought were just like, no offense to Todd, being like, oh gee, I wonder where these heart markings are coming from. And then you have to take a picture of Woobat kissing the wall. Like, what's the story behind there? Why does Woobat kiss the wall? You don't find out, so there's no point. There just seems to be no point. Whereas if it's just you, the player, going through the cave,
That's
and then
not
you
even
see
the most egregious one, though. I think the most egregious one from this recording session was the, like, Hydreigon goes berserk when
I agree.
it just
No, I
it
agree.
fully didn't. It just ate an apple and was just like, Oh, all right.
I am agreeing with. I agree with you 100%. I just like couldn't think of better shots, to be honest, or shots that were better examples, I should say.
Literally in this recording session, we touched on the two biggest problems: a weird setup for something that is overall not rewarding. The homeboy goes apeshit.
Yeah.
And taking a shot that we knew was going to be a request and not getting it to pop off because we hadn't gotten the request. That actually happened twice.
Yeah.
That happened with Drifloon, as well as with Punkaboo.
Yeah, so just in this one recording session that happened twice, which to be fair, that's on me. I should have remembered we didn't have the requests and not to waste time. But again, it should be retroactive. Oh, it's that. Okay, that's a cute picture. Even though the landlord's like, oh, look at me.
Who took this picture though?
Oh, true.
No, you know what? I'll give them credit. Todd has to be prepared with a tripod.
Oh, 100%.
I refuse to believe that he's not prepared with a tripod and a timer.
All right, time to get your skull crushed with many other things.
Yeah.
So that's my one thing. And then we have off-screen discussed the star system extensively and our issues against it. I'm of the opinion that I'm gonna agree with you. I was gonna say that it's not a bad system, but it needs work. I'm gonna agree with you that there shouldn't be no star system.
See, I'm kind of on the fence because I've gone back and forth on it.
That's fair.
You could fully do away with it because the first game didn't have it and it was just a score chase. You could fully do away with it and just have like a special category, which is what they had. When like they do cool shit for a pose, that's special and you get special points and it makes the photo better. So that's one way to do it. If you really were like, no, we have to have stars. Okay, fine. 4 stars is a good number. Why also give quality to the stars? Like,
Yeah,
why do you have to like work so hard to get a diamond 1 star?
That's you know what? That's what I think we talked
Like,
about.
just
So I think
do away with the ranking within the ranking because that seems so redundant
we-
and annoying.
I think we kind of settled that it would be okay for them to do the like bronze, silver, gold, and diamond rankings, but not 4 stars. I think is what we kind of concluded. That's what it was. I remember I was the one on the fence, and you at some point were pretty adamant like that system just shouldn't be there at all.
It's redundant because there are 2 systems that are like actively trying. You end up kind of tying yourself in a knot trying to be like, okay, well I want a 2 star, but it has to be the best 2 star, and these are the limited amount of things that are 2 star are these, and so I have to try and get like one very specific. It becomes homework.
Yeah.
So much of this game just is homework.
I mean, you guys literally, and again, we've complained a lot.
We were so excited about this game. Bubby didn't really get to play. This is Bubby's game. Didn't really get to play it in a way that was enjoyable.
I bought this game myself because I was so excited about it. I stopped playing after a while, and I refused to. I'm a person that likes to make lists. That's just who I am.
Are you gonna be fucking kidding?
What? I'm somebody who likes to make lists. I have a list of things I want to do and what I'm calling my winter break, which is my break between graduation and when I get to start working, which should be here in the next few weeks, just depends on many things. In my list, I wrote at some point, finish Pokemon Snap. I don't know that I'm gonna, because I've gone through it with Sush on screen, and it's work. And don't get me wrong, there are games that are worth the work. That's not me saying, like, I mean, shit, like, people, you know, literally the completionist, that is his thing. He finishes, he does games, he does the, you know, platinuming or whatever the hell, like, fine.
Hey!
I'm not that person typically. And
Alright.
this game was homework. I mean, you've listened to me every recording say, like, okay,
Oh, the Reef in the Evening. That's a whole new map.
Oh, now we get it. You know.
To be fair, that seems wicked dangerous.
Yeah, it's fair.
It makes sense for him to be like, no, you're not going to get that until you've met a god, actually.
Fair enough.
Now that you've met a god, it's like, fine,
Yeah,
okay.
Again, it was homework. I had to do research before these things. And as we found in the past few recordings, there were times the research was not good enough. And do you know how insane it is to have to be like, okay, I gotta look up things about this game to make sure I'm prepared so I can help my brother do it on screen, and then get there and have the information and then be like, oh, I was missing some sort of minute detail in my notes,
Right.
and therefore we couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, to just have something not work, especially because like you want to enjoy this game too, and so like it was hard to do that without like spoiling yourself.
Yeah, so I wanted things to be a surprise. I thought the difficulty level would be, I didn't want it to be like stupid easy, because like that would put us at like children's levels. But I did want the difficulty to be reasonable and that we could have made a lot of these discoveries naturally. And therefore, I didn't want spoilers. But again, it reached a point where I had to look at entirely spoilers to know how to get through the game to be able to complete it. And, I'm sure people will hear this and be like, well, you guys made the choice to full complete it. Which is fair, but like...
The game kind of dangles it in front of you, though.
Yeah, like it throws requests at you a lot. I feel like we already have this thing. I don't know why it's throwing this again. So it felt silly to be like, we're just gonna blast through this game and not even think about the request whatsoever and move right along. Yep, that's the volcano one we couldn't get before. Yep. Oh, now we have it. I thought we already had it. Weird. Wait. That's...
Diancie?
That's really weird because that's the crystal that I was like, why does that crystal look like a flower? And that's Oris. That's not Diancie's cave.
I know it's an Oris.
So you think Diancie's in that one too? That'd be weird.
Beats me, but like I don't know of a lot of, unless it's just like, hey, Hoopa's in here.
That grants a wish?
Oh. Jirachi?
Oh,
It's gonna be either Jirachi or Hoopa. But like Hoopa's not known for granting wishes. It's known
That's
as like
true.
a mischievous.
A slice of rainbow. Oh, ho-oh, I
Yeah.
guess. All 7 at once.
Wow.
Yes, we've seen when Graveler throws hands. I don't know about this one. That would be fun. I know about this one. I literally tried to make you do it 1,000 times. Or I think I tried to do it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
And those are just the ones that they gave us outright for places that we've already been.
16.
But there's
And
new
there's
joints.
And there's 3. Oh god, no.
There's 3 new maps that are like part of the game. And then there's also the nature reserve mini area that we never went to.
Oh no.
Yeah, the game kind of just opened. I might not even call it like finale. I might just be like credits, because frankly, that's all we really achieved was credits happen.
Credits
there.
and ranting, but we didn't do the 20-minute break. So I guess you're gonna either break up the episodes with no natural pause.
It's
or
just gonna be a long episode.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So those pauses are there for. I mean, like this is another peek behind the curtain. But the reason we want to do these pauses is because so many times, y'all, when I'm editing, we're like balls deep in a story. Like let's say we recorded for an hour, and I want to break it up into 20-minute episodes. That's 3 episodes, but there's not a clean break around minute 20. It happens at like 25. Well, do I just do 25-minute episodes and the rest of them kind of shortchanged?
But at minute 25, I'm still talking about my childhood trauma. And
Right.
he doesn't want to interrupt that. No, I'm kidding. But it does happen. It does happen.
Yeah, so this is a new format we're trying. I'm hoping you guys like it. I like it so far, and I've not even edited this. This is literally just based on like, it feels good, it feels natural to be, at the end of an episode say like, anyway, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, just a quickie, like a peace out, and then hey, we're back.
Yeah, that first one, that was rough.
That was rough.
I ain't gonna lie. That wasn't so cute.
Hey guys, I was not told this was happening.
I beefed it,
Biffed it.
but we're getting better.
We'll fix it.
So what do you think? Do you want to call the session here?
Yeah, sure. We can do some fun news discoveries. I'm not looking shit up for the next one. I'm giving hey, future me, you get this break. We're just gonna discover shit. We're gonna play the game the way we wanted to play it, which was just stumbling into things. And then once we stumble, then I'll look shit up.
So then let's pick what we're gonna do next time. Not to research, just what we're gonna play. do we want to go to the Reef at Night? Because I feel like that's exciting.
I've
That
been
sounds
wanting
fun.
to do Reef at Night for a
All right,
while.
next time, Reef at Night. I think that's going to be real exciting. But we're going to call it here for the time being because we've been going for just under 2 hours, and this episode in particular is going to be kind of thick. So thank you so much for joining us in Sushimi's house. As always, I've been your loving host, Master Sushimi. If you like what you saw, make sure you like these videos as you go along. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get them in your sub box, and ding that bell so you get notifications when they drop in your sub box. Beyond that, there is of course also my Twitter at Master Sushimi, where I like to tweet fun stuff about video games, the occasional meme here and there. Most importantly, pup updates about my pup, Mr. President, aka Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy. God, I want to get better at doing that. I'm just not very good at Twitter, but we're working on it.
Get there.
Second most importantly though, I tweet when and what I'll be streaming at twitch.tv/MasterSushimi. As of the time of this recording, I actually just finished Final Fantasy VII Remake and Remake Intermission. So you probably won't get to see even the VODs of that by the time this goes up, but like we're always doing fun stuff like that. And it's not always RPGs, like again, by the time this goes up, I'm going to be knee deep in this, but I'm going to be playing through No More Heroes 1 and 2 on stream because I played those during my younger days, and each time, here's a kicker, guys. The first one, I like played it all the way through in like 2 days. The second one, I played it all the way through in 1 day. As a result of that, I don't remember those games very well at all. TBH. So, yeah, check that out. If you already have checked out any or all of those things that I just mentioned, first and foremost, thank you so much. It means the world to me. But also, make sure you share it with friends, share it with family, share it with foes, really anybody who you think could get into it, because we want to grow as a community. We want to be loud and proud here at Sushimi's house, and the best way to do that's going to be through your word of mouth. So with that being said, thank you so much once again for joining us. I'll see you in the next video, set of videos, or stream as is appropriate, and in the meantime, I hope you take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.